Hello everyone. I wanted to come on today to tell a teaching story. And teaching stories are narratives that are deliberately designed to transmit wisdom or knowledge, so teach you a lesson. And this specific teaching story, I know, is a true story. Whether or not it happened, that I don't know. And you'll understand that after the story. So once, long ago, there was a Chinese farmer. And this Chinese farmer came across the most magnificent, glorious, beautiful white horse. And all the townspeople wanted to come to him and see his lovely horse. And as they arrived, more and more people kept telling him what an amazing blessing he had. What a beautiful horse, such a blessing. And the man said, what seems like a blessing may be a curse. And the people shrugged him off and just thought of it as strange. Well, days later, the horse ran away, got out of his ranch. And as the people came by to see it, the man said, no, he's not here, he ran off. And the people said, oh no, what an awful curse, you've lost your magnificent horse. And the man said, what seems like a curse may be a blessing. And a few days later, that horse came back. It came back with 20 horses, just as magnificent as the first, just as beautiful. And now the townspeople came running back to the rancher. They wanted to see all of his 21 gorgeous, magnificent horses. They were willing to pay for them. He was wealthy and full of horses. And all the people said, what an incredible blessing. This horse brought you back 20 blessings. And the man said, what seems like a blessing may be a curse. And so one day, the man's son was riding a horse, and it got bucked off the horse violently. His son broke his hip. And as people came into the hospital to give their support and their prayers to his son, they said, you were right, sir. This was a curse. All those horses coming to you was a curse. And the man said, what seems like a curse may be a blessing. And at this point, the people thought, he must be crazy. How could he possibly be looking at his son in the hospital with a broken hip? How could this possibly be a blessing? Well, the following week, the emperor came around. He was collecting all the young and able-bodied men for a war, for an unjust war, a war of greed and self-righteousness. And so the man's son was not sent to war. And in this war, every man that went was killed. This is a story to remind you that your curses may just be a blessing. So watch what's happening around you. Notice how you could possibly be grateful for even the most challenging, chaotic things that happen in your life. Notice how those chaotic and chaos happenings could possibly turn into blessings, could possibly have a lesson, something for you to learn from them. I love this beautiful story. It shows us so many ways that blessings and curses can be confused. So as you move through your day and your days, keep an open mind and an open heart to how you could apply this story to your life. Now, I received this story from Leah Lamb. She's a professional storyteller, and I've heard it from many, many storytellers. So this is a story I want you to feel free to share with the world, anyone who you'd like to tell. And if you're struggling with the essence of this story, I'm working on this constantly trying to see how I could apply this story to my life. So if this is something you're struggling with feeling like the world is out to get you, or feeling like nothing right is going in your life, consider how these things could possibly be a blessing. And if you're struggling with it, then my coaching program may just be right for you. So in my coaching program, I teach you how to tap into your intuition, how to release and accept your past traumas so that you can learn to trust yourself again. So I will post the link for my coaching program below so you can have more details on that. If you have any comments or questions about this story, I would be happy to read and respond to those. Feel free to leave those below as well. And I look forward to seeing you again soon. Bye, everyone.